can't lose. No, we can't lose.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Gambling gods, fickle bunch. Oh yeah, so easily
We
affected.
have a shooter and a good one coming out for a new point. Get your bets down, ladies and gentlemen. He's a rolling point is 9, place 9. 9 a winner. Got a hot hand. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
They bet on absolutely anything. Don't make them prove.
Really high on bet bash this year, Peter.
Damn. This gambling stopped being cool. You gotta make it cool again.
You're tuned in to Gambling with Good Juju.
Welcome in, everybody, to Gambling with Good Juju. The show that takes us on a wacky adventures to hang out with strangers in a garage in the middle of a forest. Hey, before we kick things off, do us a favor and head on over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button for us. Listening via your favorite podcast platform? Give us a follow and rate 5 stars. We can be found on the socials at Good Juju Bets, and if you really like us, then head on over to goodjujubets.net, click on the merch shop, and show your support. Juice! We have some shout-outs, correct?
We do, sir.
Give me an update on our new favorite people we may or may not have already met in life.
Yeah, all right. So I wore the Parlay Pete shirt in Spain and posted some pictures and got a lot of comments on that.
That's awesome.
So we sold a couple, which is awesome.
Okay.
So thank you, everybody, for
Marketing works.
in the shop. So shout out Jake in Iowa. Got a couple of items out of the shop. And
Appreciate you, Jake.
Sean in South Carolina also picked up the Parlay Pete
Sean
t-shirts.
in
That was
South
cool.
Carolina. I do not think I personally know a Jake in Iowa or a Sean in South Carolina. So new friends.
New besties. And then also extra special shout out we got to give to our buddy Herb Eats Pancakes from Instagram. He wore his lucky Good Juju hat and he sent a video. He's wearing the Good Juju hat, ringing the bell after his successful kidney transplant surgery. So thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for wearing the hat. Congratulations on the transplant. That's pretty neat.
Give his Instagram handle again.
Yeah, Herb Eats Pancakes.
HERB eats pancake.
Yeah, there's some dashes and stuff. You'll find him though.
Hey, his name's Herb.
Yeah,
Congratulations, Herb.
yeah.
Is it Herb or Herb?
I don't know.
It's Herb. It's Herb if you're like talking about the plane.
Okay,
But
yeah.
it's Herb, I think, if it's a name.
Shout out, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for wearing the hat.
That is super cool. Make sure you let us know if you're ever near Peoria, Illinois, and we would love to go gamble with you at the Paradise.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. And that goes for absolutely everyone listening too.
that's a feel-good story.
That's awesome, right?
That is awesome
Yeah.
that somebody views our merch as actually lucky for them.
In a
Yeah.
bigger than average way.
It makes us so much money. Ooh, okay. All right. Here we go. You serious? You got anything else?
Oh, shout out wise?
Or just you had a look on your face there, like were you just spacing?
I don't know. I was trying to connect the dots on what the hell you were saying.
All right, here's what I'm going to say, folks. I'm going to be honest with you. It is 11 p.m. at night. We have spent the last 2 hours working on our Gambling Under the Influence project, which will be out in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Here's what's important. You're not going to hear from us again until it's out. So you got 5 episodes of that coming up before we even come back on air.
Yeah, and by that time it'll be recap the trip time.
We'll be recap Vegas. So today we're going to
recap
talk
Vegas.
recap Vegas. So we're going to talk about our trip to Vegas, and we're going to talk about our excursion to hang out with our pal Pat the Plow.
Pat the Plow.
And I'm going to try to keep my brain cells together because I have been balls deep in this project. We are racing to get this across the finish line.
I thought we were going to talk about the 110 degree weather.
I
today.
feel like some of this stuff I could have done months ago.
Well, I mean,
We were doing other stuff then.
Yes.
I definitely wasn't wasting time at any point.
we got stuff to do. We're definitely not procrastinators.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Get serious.
Okay.
This is not a joke around show. This is a get serious show at 11 p.m. at night.
Straight to business.
Okay, today we are going to YOLO a bit about our trip to Vegas. But first, we went and visited friend of the show, Pat the Plow's garage last weekend. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The man has a beautiful craps table in his garage.
Yeah, check the Instagram. I'm going to share some videos and
Just say hello.
photos. Yeah, okay.
That man has a beautiful craps table in his somewhat warm garage.
Technically a shop, I would call it, but yeah.
Yeah, we played a craps tourney and Juice and I tied for second place.
Somehow.
And didn't win any money.
Shout out Big Stevie.
Yeah, amazing that we finished to the dollar
The same
on
amount.
this craps tournament.
Yeah.
That we played. We can go over the rules of how we handled that in case anyone finds themselves at a home shop craps table that they want to throw dice with friends at.
You know, I was just thinking about, you mentioned the tie. Had you won that bet, I bet for you as the dealer for $1, you would have beat me by $1.
Yeah. Or if Stevie had left out the play for the dealer for $1.
Oh, yeah.
When he pulled it back because I screwed up.
Then you would have beat me by $1.
Because I gave him 7. We're going to get into
Fun
all that
hang.
and more today.
Fun hang. Oh, yeah. Fun hang.
All right, Juice, let's start here. What did you think of the experience going out to the garage?
Thanks.
New garage.
Yeah, thanks.
Shop.
The shop. Thanks so much, Pat, for having us out to the shop.
We'll call it the shop. That
Uh,
way it differentiates from the garage, which is clearly your garage.
Yeah.
Unless it's Stevie's garage.
Right. We had met Pat once before.
Yeah.
Over at the
we met him
Paradise.
Paradise. We didn't just go to a complete stranger's house in the middle of nowhere.
We're so worried
out
about
in
that.
the woods.
It was out there. We saw some deer on the way home.
I mean, if we had made that drive out to see Pat the Plow at nighttime, like in the dark, I'd have turned around. We would have gotten to a certain point. I'd been like, dude, we're going to get killed here.
I would have driven for sure. Because you were just hardly watching.
Oh, that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fun.
It was fun. So what let's get into this here. So we go to Pat the Plow's house. He's got the nice indoor and ground pool and shows us around a little bit. But the star of the show, the only reason we were really there was to see the craps table. So we go into this garage and it's an 8-foot craps table, correct?
Maybe.
I think he said it was an 8-foot
Yeah, okay.
table.
All
Maybe
right.
it was 6. I don't know. It was one of the two. It's a short
Didn't take notes.
craps table.
Yeah, it was a little short.
So you just kind of throw from your spots and you figure it out. We didn't quite know how to play because I was like, well, I brought gambling money. Did you guys bring gambling money? You guys were like, did we leave the house? And I was like, yeah. And you're like, of course we have gambling money.
Right? What type of podcast host would I be if I didn't have gambling money?
So we were sitting there going, well, how do we play a craps with no house? Because he was like, I don't mind being the bank against you, but it could get a little weird.
Yeah, he said he would do like for 10 cents instead
Yeah.
of $10. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
and I
Which,
was
thank
like-
God, that would have been weird if we'd done that, and we would have lost our asses.
So what we did was we each put in $20 in the pot, and then we played 2 rounds of everyone being the shooter.
Yeah, very friendly.
And everyone had to rotate to the dealer twice, and so like we all got to play all the different aspects of it. And even when the dealer was dealing, they still could bet. That was unique. I don't often see the dealer at a craps table gambling on the game,
Not often.
but we were.
Yeah.
And so it turns out that I don't think none of us made money. None of us came close to making money. I think Stevie
No.
won and he was down about $200.
Yeah, 250, something like that. Yeah, so we've often daydreamed about how to do a friendly craps tournament style thing. I think we kind of nailed it for the first try.
Yeah. So you're just playing against the nobody at the table, and we give money back to the table if we lose it. And then at the end of 2 rounds, we look in our stack and see how many chips we have, and whoever has lost the least or won the most,
Right.
is the winner. And so we go around these 2 rows, and it was kind of interesting to like shape strategy on it, right?
That was the fun part, right?
So like we get to the last roller, and I know I'm about $100 behind Stevie.
Yeah,
And so I look at everything he bets, and I go, I'm going to bet double.
right.
But the problem was, well, not really the problem, but so I bet double, but he was betting really light because he was like, well, this is the last round. I know I got the chip lead.
Yeah.
So he was like only betting on one number. So I bet double, and then I was like, well, I better play the other number because I didn't want to just play. He was just playing the 6.
Yeah,
I was like, I got to play at least the 6 and 8.
right. And I knew I had to beat you, so I was betting 10 times odds.
Yeah. Yeah. So we get into it, and Stevie had his worst roll. He did decent, but he had his worst roll of the 2 in the second one, and it ended kind of early. And he won, and we lost. And that's not the funniest part because we each had 2 rolls.
Right.
So everyone gets 2 rolls if we go around twice. And on my first roll, I go 0.7 out.
Yeah.
And then dice gets over to RJ and he goes, I don't care how I do. Just beat Pete. And he throws it and he hits a number. And then he rolls it, throws it again, and then he's out. So he got a 1 and then it went out.
One extra roll. Yeah.
One extra roll.
Yeah.
And then we come back around for our second turns, and I take the dice. I'm like, well, it can't go worse than it went last time. 0.7 out.
And you're like, why did I bet so much on myself?
Like I knew I should have bet a lot on Stevie and not bet on myself hardly at all. And I couldn't resist.
That was fun.
And I 0.7 out both times. And then it gets around to you, and you go and you 0.7 out. So
we're obviously really good.
There were 4 shoots between RJ and I, and we got a combined 1 number hit. 1 number.
Fun hobby. I will say the most interesting, I would say, aspect of it was being the dealer.
Yeah. Oh my God. I have so much more respect for the dealer now.
Yeah, that was fun.
Folks, so he has the complete setup. He's got the stick. He's got the beautiful dice. He's got all the chips you need to work
all tall,
with.
small. He's got the lammers.
Yeah.
Everything.
And so I get up there to deal for the first time, and I'm like, all right, here we go. This is going to be fun. It could be nice and easy. No big deal. And then Pat, the plow, just decides I'm going to bet crazy. Every single time I'm going to take back some of these chips and I'm going to put some of these chips back on the table. Every single time. But it's never going to be the same. I'm going to do different things every single time.
Right.
And Breezy doesn't know the payouts for all these things or how exactly it works or doing the math in a 90-degree garage when you're there just to have a little fun starts to get stressful. So
yeah, he was betting the whirl and the horns and all types of stuff.
You guys were being very nice to me, even though I kept screwing up. And then, I'm pretty sure Stevie and Pat the Plow were getting a little frustrated with me. And I'm just like, guys, if you're getting frustrated with me over this, you guys need to look internal. That's not me. We're here trying to figure this out.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then the second time I came around, I did a little bit better, and everyone was prepared for me.
Yeah,
and, I think we had a little bit better time the second time I dealt. But what's funny is Stevie's the one who got the most frustrated with me.
Yeah.
And he had to go be the dealer next.
Yeah.
And very immediately he just starts screwing up left and right. Like he starts doing the exact same thing. And then when he ends, he's like, oh, that was harder than I thought.
Right. And it was a quick roll.
Yeah. Oh, that was harder than I thought. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
it was.
That was pretty hard.
So I had to keep doing dealer for Stevie, and Stevie had the hottest rolls.
Yeah, right. That was the unfortunate part. You had the longest rolls.
Yeah.
And I had to do the big one at the beginning, but that was fine.
Pat the Plow and Stevie got me and RJ.
Yeah. They had to do 5 rolls.
Yeah. Really easy to be dealer if you're in that situation.
Yeah, it was fun. He had the little counter for the rolls. That was neat. So we can know how many we got. We got to count to 1 or 0.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah. I think, if we were going to do it again, it would be super fun if we had 10 or 12 people. And then everybody could rotate and take a turn. And then I might even entertain hiring a dealer to do that part. Because that would be so helpful, right?
Well, Pat the Plow, I'm pretty sure you're going to listen to this episode. Notes, take them.
Take them.
We need a dealer.
Take them. We'll be back Friday.
We need to double the participant count and maybe get some tunes up in there next time.
You might. I'll just come DJ.
Yeah. Juice isn't going to play. He's just going to DJ. Or he's going to do both. I don't know. We'll see.
We're really cooking up an officially sanctioned Good Juju Bet event now.
Okay.
Just on Pat the Plow's behalf.
Pat the Plow. Everybody, Pat the Plow's hosting.
Yeah.
Let's send out the details.
Yeah, and we do got to get a trip report from you. He's going down to Biloxi to do the event with Crap Vegas guys.
Oh my gosh, yes, Pat
so that'll
the
be
Plow.
fun.
We need to know what an experience with the crap.
10 Ton and Ed.
It's Casino Tears.
Casino Tears, yeah.
Casino Tears, fellas.
Yeah,
so
enjoy the
you
trip.
Had a good time, right? It was,
a great time.
It's about a half-hour drive for us, so it's it better be a good time.
I'd do it again.
Go out in the scary woods, do this event.
It's the first time you've been off the interstate.
Yeah. I got this thing. I don't ever want to live in the country.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. You guys are like, yeah, we could live here. I'm like, yeah, I could rent a place like this for a week.
Yeah.
And then only be mildly spooked every night when I go to shut up the house and turn the lights off, and maybe there's some serial killer hiding out in the woods.
That's wild, right? Because some people move out there because they're scared, and some people won't go out there because they're scared.
Right. So some people want to live in the country because they're afraid of getting killed in the city.
Yeah, right.
But I've watched enough horror movies
Right.
to know better.
Maybe you
People
guys.
don't get killed in the urban environments. They get killed where no one's looking.
You never seen Candyman?
I'm sure that there are examples to refute me, but I have seen Scream where everyone gets murdered in one house and it's very loud and there's not a single neighbor hearing them.
Yep,
So-
you'll have that. Okay, so we're not moving.
Yes. No, we're not moving.
All right. Well, fun time.
Yes, fun time, good
Yeah.
time, had a great time. Thank you for hosting us, Pat the Plow, and we need to get more going in that regard.
Yep.
Let's do it. All right, our main reason for being today, we need to get ourselves excited for our upcoming trip to Vegas.
Oh, how could we possibly get excited for that?
Woo!
Talk about work.
We're in Vegas the first full week of August, that mid-Monday until so early on Friday that we don't go to bed Thursday night.
Correct.
Juice, care to share with the audience the timeline for our trip out there? What are we doing exactly?
Oh my gosh, I got to break down the whole couple of days.
Let's start top line and then we'll
Happy
get
to do that.
nitty-gritty if we need to.
So we arrive at 2:22 on Monday, local time.
22.
And we've got a lot to do in a very quick amount of time. We have to check into our hotels, grab some supplies possibly, and most importantly, register for the slot tournament before registration closes at 4. Because if not, then we won't go to bed on Monday either.
So big news drop number 1. We are participating in a slots tournament
It's a news drop.
at the D Tuesday and Wednesday of the week we're in Vegas. And because we're doing this, or in conjunction with doing this, we also each have our own hotel room for the first time. We're not crashing on 2 queen beds.
Like a couple of adults.
Queens. We got our own hotel rooms because the D gave us each 3 nights free.
Shout out the
At the
comps.
D, and that 4th night, we're just not going to go to bed, so we're going to store them in some
Comp City. Yeah. So I imagine then once we finally get registered, it'll be a little bit of low rolling, eating some crappy food, maybe having a couple of beverages, and then possibly showing the newcomers the little free play palooza.
We're going to take them
Down
out
on
and get their different
Fremont.
free plays on Fremont.
I think so. And then maybe the grand finale to the first night, I'm hoping to hit Peppermill for late dinner, early breakfast.
I will go with you guys. I'm not allowed to eat after a certain point in the night now because I wake up the next morning with a terrible tummy ache.
Yeah, okay. Well, you can just
It's
watch
a really
us.
terrible tummy ache.
Right, we're going to get the $65 food
I've
plate.
banned myself from a certain point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it, right. So we're going to hold off on that at least for the first night.
Right. I will stick to this because I don't want to wake up the next day sick. All right.
yeah.
So that sounds like that's going to be one of our best opportunities for heavy gambling, though. Monday.
Oh,
There's not
see,
a whole lot there.
I said low rolling because we're not heavy gambling while we're casino hopping for these guys to get free bets.
Right. But you're also going to gamble a ton on Monday. And so am I. We're not going to do this. Monday, you're going to gamble a ton.
I hope so. That's why I'm going.
I have been in Vegas with this guy. He can say
Yeah.
whatever he wants today. He will be gambling a ton on Monday.
Right.
Then Tuesday, you'll wake up maybe with a little bit of remorse. Let's see. What happens Tuesday?
So Tuesday we wake up and we go to the slot tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Because that starts at like 9 in the morning.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Right. So
Cool. Let's do it.
let's do
I'm
it.
in.
So we'll do that, then pretend to nap, go to get some lunch, maybe hit the pool, and then we got to register for Bet Bash.
We're going to gamble. All those times you just said we're going to rest, maybe take a nap, maybe go to the pool. We're going to gamble all those times.
Right. Okay. So Tuesday is the first day we have to do the baller gambling session.
Oh, what's that?
It's when we gamble more than we should, so we get free food.
Yeah, you told me this. We need
Yeah.
to start off hot going and gambling at Circa for like
That's why we don't have to do that on
putting
Monday.
way more money on the table. Like how much money should I put on the table?
I don't know, everything you brought.
Everything I brought? Really?
No, I don't know. I don't expect everyone to participate in that
I
portion.
reiterated to my wife today that I would be using our new vacation fund for my fun.
Yeah.
Vegas this year because she was like, "What are you going to do?" And I was like, "I got $160 left in that gambling roll I was showing you at the start of the year."
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do? I was like, Babe, what did I just tell you? We got this this vacation fund set up so that I don't have to think about this anymore.
Right. Yeah.
She's like, well, it's not actually set up yet. I'm like, details.
Right. We'll figure that
It's
out.
getting there. It's
Yeah.
getting there.
So yeah, baller gambling session that day. Hopefully we sweet talk some free dinner, some steak dinner that night.
Okay.
But then we have to do the registration, and then we will have to get out of the registration open bar early enough to go get said free dinner if it has been negotiated. And then who knows, maybe we hit up Jerry's Nugget or something.
Yeah, so we got time Tuesday evening. We've got one. So Tuesday we only have two obligations. We have the slot tournament in the morning probably, which is just a short window of time that we have to slot, which probably won't even be the same time for all of us.
Right.
So then we'll do that. And then after that, we've got a huge gap of time
To do
before
baller
we go
gambling.
hit the registration and open bar.
Correct.
And then once we're done with that, we still got all night to do whatever else we want because Wednesday's not our bad day.
We have to
Thursday's
get our
bad day.
big steak dinner.
We're getting a big steak dinner on Thursday too.
We're getting a big steak dinner every night except Monday.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we get a big steak dinner on Tuesday, we also have to account for that, but we don't have it yet. So I'm not accounting for it.
Right. If negotiated for during the baller gambling session.
We will tell you how a baller gambling session goes for getting a steak dinner.
Yes, we will
after
tell you.
the baller gambling session where I definitely don't lose my whole bankroll and hate everyone.
The rest of the trip.
Yeah. It won't happen because I'm not Kurt.
Yeah. So then maybe we go to Jerry's Nugget, see a couple of sites, whatever. All right. So now Wednesday.
Yes.
Wednesday, you're going to get up at 9 a.m. and go to speed networking after not sleeping for the last 2 days.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, totally.
I want to go to that.
And I'm going to go ahead and get a donut.
Yeah, you'll be up at 6 anyway.
Yeah, to get donuts for sure.
You're going to go to Speed Network.
And then we'll have lunch at Bet Bash, which will be whatever it is. And then it's time for the baller gambling session for Wednesday.
Well, are there any seminars you want to go to?
Oh, me? No. That's a whole different list. Yeah, obviously
Well,
between
there's seminars going.
9 and noon and 7, there's seminars.
No, only between noon and 7.
Yeah, right.
Like the
Right.
mornings, no seminars. It's after lunch they do the seminars.
Yeah, of course.
So you said you had the list. There was no seminars you thought sounded interesting on Wednesday?
Oh, well, if I would go to one on Wednesday, I mean, I have one listed for every time slot. That was the most interesting. They didn't make it to the actual agenda is all.
I've been too busy with the other project, so we're just going to go with yours.
Yeah.
What are the Wednesday time slots that you're interested in?
So, Bear Bets with Sammy P.
Oh, Sammy P and Chris Falica.
They,
Falica.
something like that.
If you're one of those.
They are the first podcast. And the second set has the podcast for the risk takers, which is awesome, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's also, during that one, a crypto thing. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a sales thing for parking your bankroll in a crypto thing and gambling. So I don't know about that one. And then also like the legislation one. What can you do for the legislation portion of all of this, which we used to care about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next set is David Hill's doing his history and gambling thing.
So David Hill did a seminar 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he talked about it like it was like a sports journalism. And since we were doing a podcast, I was interested in going to that.
Yeah.
He's an awesome speaker.
Yeah.
He's just easy to listen to.
Yeah.
He's a good conversationalist.
And then there's one on betting syndicates, the ins and outs of that. Might be interesting. And then group participation, remembering Fats. RIP to Fats.
Oh, they did add that?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Fats.
So making markets from a non-baller knower by Andrew, who started a company called Calcinomics.
Yeah, not the Andrew we've hung out
Not
with
that
the last
Andrew.
couple
No,
years at
yeah,
the
yeah.
Bash. That Andrew's not going this year. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
correct.
Andrew.
Yeah.
See you next year, maybe. I don't know why I sound so deadpan with all these responses. Sorry, Andrew. We will miss you. All right, so number 4, we can go see someone talk about Calci and convince us it's okay to be in every state.
No, what he does is he actually like sells a product for like how to read the markets and find edges.
Oh.
So that might
it's
be
a
interesting.
tout for Calci.
Right.
Better.
Right. And then your buddy Elihu is doing this is probably Thursday or by now, of course.
If this is the last one on Wednesday, this is the one I'd go to, is the Elihu one.
It's absolutely not because it's the one before us. So it's definitely on Thursday.
Oh, we're 5?
Yeah.
No, we're 6. Oh, you're telling me 5. Don't go to 5, just number 4. Cut that. So Kalshi is 4. I'm not going to go to Kalshi. So we'll do some heavy gambling then.
Baller gambling session.
Baller gambling session. So, maybe we'll hit some of those. Maybe we're definitely going to hit some of those. I don't know, but we'll be popping in and out of the casino while we do those. And it depends on how our sessions go, how many of those we end up at.
Because if we win so much money, we won't be able to go to them. Or if we lose so much money, we will definitely be able to go to them.
Yes. If we have a bad session, I will be at a lot more of those sessions.
Yeah.
If I have a great gambling session, I might not come back to the conference. Depends on how great it is.
Depends on how many stakes we get.
Sorry, I'll come do my podcast session. No matter what. That's a responsibility. I keep my commitments.
Yeah. Okay. So then 7
would be
o'clock.
it if I won a ton of money.
7 o'clock cocktail hour. And then 8 or 9 o'clock, we got to go get our free steaks from our
Because
baller
we're going to
gambling
get
session.
free steaks
Yeah.
from our baller gambling session.
Then Thursday gets particularly dicey. So we have to wake up and check out of our hotel,
Yeah.
which is awesome. And then somehow we have to find time to prep for our thing.
So let's just add in here Wednesday night. This is a good end our nights as reasonable as possible.
Yeah, notice I didn't put Jerry's Nugget on there.
Yeah. So we're going to keep that chill. Hopefully we get in bed at a good time, get up in time to feel refreshed and check out because this is our podcast day.
Yeah, so we have to get up, check out, shower, check out, and then prep for our show somewhere. Find a coffee shop or something, I guess.
Well, we got to drop our bags off at Circa. We could probably just use that hotel room wherever we drop our bags.
Maybe, unless somebody's sleeping there. But yeah, right. Yeah, and then 5 o'clock, it's the Good Juju show.
We're at 5 p.m. on Thursday.
We are.
This is so respectful. We were given all the respect. They were saying to us, what they were saying is these guys are so impactful and so awesome that they're going to attract people despite the fact that it's the worst possible time you could be doing this.
So stop by and see our segment if you're going to Bet Bash, and we will absolutely give you a sticker, maybe a hat. Who knows? Maybe we'll give you a 1% of our Survivor entry.
Stop making promises. We're going to have a good time with you. We will definitely talk to you, and we will appreciate the heck out of you if you come to our session, because that is, from my experience the last couple of years at Bet Bash, the lightest attended portion of the conference, that end of seminars on Thursday. So come see us, please.
So then after that, as soon as that's over, it's the chicken tendy party.
Okay, but we're not going to go to the chicken tendy party.
Right. Maybe.
We have the
no.
sports book, right? We did sports book this year.
They didn't even ask. They don't care which one you go to.
They don't care which one you go to. The chicken tendy party, I might stop in if there's like a reason for people to like if a bunch of people came to our podcast session, which isn't going to happen. If they do,
Yeah.
then like we could go mingle with our fans.
Right.
Because we'll have fans then.
Shout out all the fans.
No, you guys are all our fans.
Yeah, right,
Don't worry
right,
about
right,
you
right.
guys, but like,
Okay.
3 of you are going to be at Bat Bash?
So then after the chicken tendy party, we have reservations for steak at 8 or 9 o'clock.
8 p.m.
The Golden Steer.
This is the individual activity I am most excited for. We will have just finished up our podcast. The work portion of the trip will be behind us.
Yep.
We'll have no hotel room to go to, and we will have no reason or ability to go to bed all night.
Right.
So that dinner is going to get us in, and then it is energy drinks and
Yeah, right. So then after that,
gambling. Like we go wild then.
after that, maybe we go see Liam if he's DJing. Maybe we go to Ellis Island and the Strip, and maybe we go to Jerry's Nugget again.
Yeah.
Who knows, right? But we stay
don't
up.
need to go to Jerry's Nugget twice.
We stay up all night, and then
We get on our plane.
we get the bags in the car and go to the airport at 4 a.m.
What time is our flight?
6:15.
That is going to be a hilarious flight filled with hilarious people.
And heaven help anyone in the crew that tries to go to bed that night, because we're going to be weirdos.
Yeah, you're not going to bed.
Yeah.
I want key card access to every room that's left the night we leave.
The
so that
one?
I can go check. Is there only going to be one?
Yeah.
room?
No, I think Mark's keeping his room. So yeah, so maybe he'll sleep. So that's that. And then we just have to find time to play craps with Alex or David and go see Bluff and Vegas Matt at El Cortez and hit up the Pinball Hall of Fame and go buy gold from the pawn store and all that stuff. Go get a cocktail from somewhere.
You know what's weird is that our seminars are so late on Thursday. I kind of thought that like the seminars were like afternoon Wednesday and then morning Thursday.
So the only early thing is speed networking. And then everybody stays up all night. And then the next day there's like the big roundtable thing, I think. I don't know.
The big thing's on Friday morning.
Okay.
Like the big event. Roundtable on whether or not gambling's still cool.
Really high on Bet Bash this year, Peter.
I am. Just gambling stopped being cool. We got to make it cool again. It's our new objective. Got to take it back from the nerds.
So it should be fun.
Okay.
So
I'm excited.
we do have time to do baller gambling sessions.
Yeah.
We also have all these little windows to do these itty bitty get a free coffee gambling sessions. And they are different.
Oh, how are we we're gonna play low limits on those?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Will our card know? Our card, maybe don't use our card on those.
I don't know. It depends on how many comps you're trying to get, sir.
Oh, it's decisions. I can't wait to chicken out on this ball and hard idea.
Right. I've already.
The first time you're like, yeah, Pete, I'd recommend, $3,000.
I definitely recommend you not to even gamble.
Why don't you win the steak dinner for me, RJ?
That's my objective. Yes.
So what are you going to do? You're going to keep gambling hard, and then eventually you're going to look at the pit boss and just start going, hey, I got a group of 5.
Did I lose enough? Do you have a table?
Yeah. I got 5 dudes.
Yeah.
When are you going to, how much do I need to do here for you to give me a freak steak dinner?
Well, somebody will already be in bed. We only need 4.
I've lost $1,000. Can you give me a $200 meal?
Yeah. And then I can have a $200 meal. And out of the rest of you guys, I don't know. Yep. Should be fun.
$200 to the consumer. It's not $200 to them.
Ah, yes.
We could probably all eat for $200 on them. Probably way less, actually, when you think about it.
Right. Like, are you talking about like wholesale?
Well, and the time of the people making the meal.
The overhead of the... Yeah, right. Okay.
The rent cost during that time we're there.
Should be fun. But Barry's closes at 10. Adiamo closes at 11. So we're actually going to get into... And they probably don't have any tables. Probably none of this will happen.
Yeah.
But we're going to try.
I'm pretty sure that my brother and his wife booked a table at Barry's within a day or two of being at Barry's.
Yeah, but Pete, we have to go from baller crap session to Bet Bash to you found our table, right, Pit Boss? To getting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't get that resolved before we go to Bet Bash.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never done this. Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Derek Stevens, if you're listening to this and you know how Barry's Steakhouse works and how to get a comp best out of your pit bosses, let us know. But we're thinking about gambling a lot more money. Our methodology to get a free steak dinner.
Derek, we know you listen to the show. Just hit us in the DMs and explain all the tricks.
Yeah. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
Appreciate that, man.
Okay.
All right. Anything else about Bet Bash or any how about this? Any food spots that we haven't mentioned yet that we might need to try to hit? Because I talked about
Stay tuned
burgers.
Stay tuned burgers.
Stay tuned burgers.
Nailed it.
So close.
So yeah, of all these times, maybe we do that Monday night when we get crappy food on our free play tour.
Yeah, here's what we'll know is that like Monday night, we could do that. But like Tuesday night, we'll know if we're getting steak dinner at like 4:00 in the afternoon.
Right. See if we've lost enough.
We can also fill in for all the nights we don't get these steak dinners, which is probably all of them except for when we go to the Golden Steer because we have a reservation.
Yeah, right.
With turned up burgers. Stay tuned.
So there you go. Pete has plans to eat Stay Tuned burgers. I have plans to eat free steak.
One of those nights, if I get the courage up and we don't get a free steak dinner, I'm going to try to hop in a cab and have it take me to the Wynn for me to try their dinner buffet.
Oh, my Lord.
That would be the one thing that I would blow you guys off to go try and do.
To go to a buffet on the strip.
By myself.
Well, I'm absolutely not doing that. First
I know
of all,
you're not.
It's probably $500.
I didn't bring this up to you because I know you had no interest
That's
in
great. That's great.
But I want to know because they're all going to be gone in a couple of years. There's not going to be any buffets left. There's going to be one.
Right. At the Win.
At the Win, probably.
It costs
I've
$1,000.
never had the Wynn's buffet, and everyone talks about it being the best buffet.
That's great.
And I want to try it.
So it's got to cost $200, right?
No, it probably costs like $90.
There's no way.
Okay, maybe it's 150. I don't know. I don't care. Like,
Right.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
pay for
get
Golden
it.
Steer.
You're gonna get it comped.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go to Win and gamble in their high limit room until I get it
Right.
comped.
Hey, I just lost $10,000. Can I have some freaking pancakes?
Yeah. I think they got like lobster tail.
Oh yeah, of course they do. That's why it's not $90.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's low quality lobster tail. I mean, it is a buffet.
I can't wait for the trip report on this.
I want to know because I've eaten like one time at a Golden Corral. Like our go-to here in Peoria was Old Country Buffet, right? You've eaten at Old Country Buffet,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah, we've all eaten at Old Country Buffet. I want to know what's better, the Wynn's Buffet or Old Country Buffet.
I've already got that analysis. I don't even need to see it. It's definitely better.
Dude, Old Country Buffet was solid. Like I like the food at Old Country Buffet.
All right. Anything else you want to eat?
My wife hates buffets, so I haven't been to a buffet in decades.
Right. They're terrible.
Except for every Mother's Day when I try to book us a table with a reservation, and it turns out that they just scrapped their whole menu and are doing a buffet. And I keep getting it wrong. And she keeps being like, it's okay. It's okay. Every year when I get her a reservation to a restaurant I think doesn't have a buffet, and it turns out they do.
Yeah. Outside of large events and weddings, if I never get another buffet again, I would be cool with that.
That's unfortunate for you. You don't want to mix a little mashed potatoes and gravy with lobster tail. I don't know what to tell you.
I want to see a plate at the Win
You don't want to eat
of a lobster tail
yeah,
on top of mashed potatoes and gravy.
with some French fries and a piece of pie.
No,
on
just
the
those
same
two
plate.
things. And then I want you to get so full off of them. That's all you've eaten. And then it's just like ice cream. You're like, yep, it was $400 after tip, but it was well worth
Thing
it.
about a buffet, it don't matter how full you get, you still got room for ice cream.
That's why I refuse to go to them.
For like 3 desserts. Like you're like, oh my God, I'm so full I couldn't eat another bite. I better go get my 3 desserts to bring back to the table.
And
now.
smell and throw in the garbage.
I just spit everywhere.
They'll Win.
All
right.
Okay.
If you step foot in the Win, I'll be impressed, let alone go to the buffet.
Right. But it's on the bucket list.
A boy can dream.
Pinball Hall of Fame on the bucket list.
Yeah,
Win
the
buffet
bucket
on
bucket list.
It's
Yeah.
almost like we need to go to Vegas more than once a year.
No freaking kidding.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think the problem might be we're not going to Vegas enough.
This trip is not long enough.
Sure.
Right.
Like I'm good with the length, but like if we just chopped some of this stuff off and did it the next trip, because we knew the next trip was in a few months, that'd be awesome. But it's not. I'm not
But unfortunately, we can only go the first week of August.
I will not get away with that.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
probably a few other pockets where I could get away with it. Maybe like early March.
Well, considering all of these baller gambling sessions we're going to do, obviously they will have us back.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
God, that was impeccable.
We are looking forward to going to Bet Bash and presenting our findings from this series we have soon to release, Gambling Under the Influence.
That'll be so fun. So fun.
You're not going to hear from us for a while, folks. We are going to be racing to finish up this project, and we will get it on your podcast feeds. This will not be available on YouTube.
Well, it might
because
be.
Video editing a docuseries
All right.
is a whole other project. It might be, just not when we release. We're going to release audio only on our podcast platforms. So pay attention for that. That'll be coming when that starts dropping. It'll happen 5 weeks in a row. And then after that, we'll be back shortly after that to get back to regular programming. We're going to be talking Vegas. We're going to be talking Mucho Dinero Answer Key.
Right.
We're
So,
going to be talking our gambling
Mucho
exploits.
answer key.
Yeah,
The blast
we are.
from the past.
Dude, Justin messaged. We haven't even missed the college football season since we started, dude.
Right.
Justin has already messaged me asking when we can get together so that he can fine tune it for this season.
Well, I'll tell him first week in August.
We'll take it from there.
Over under 1.5 steaks eaten in Las Vegas.
I'll take the over because I think I might be able to get a steak at the Wynn Buffet. Okay, folks, that's going to do it for us this week. Next up, I think we're going to say this now, 5-part series, Gambling Under the Influence. You will see us on the other side, ready to discuss all the exploits we got into out in Vegas. Good juju to your bets, everyone. We'll talk again soon.
High five.